Hello and welcome to the shop. Today we're going to turn this beautiful pen. Just take a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Take a look at the coloration in the wood. I absolutely love this pen. It's beautiful. We're going to go right to the lathe and start turning. So if you're interested in anything at all about the preparation of the blank prior to turning, I'm going to include a link to a video in the comments below that I did a while back that shows how I prepare my blanks prior to taking them to the lathe. So without any further ado, let's head over to the lathe and start turning this gorgeous pen. This is a piece of Camphor Laurel sent to me by Tommie Strydom all the way from Australia. Tommie sent me a very nice selection of turning woods, but I really like this one because it has such a pleasant odor. When I was cutting it and drilling it, it really made the shop smell nice, and I think as I turn it, I'm going to enjoy the smell of this beautiful wood once again. I'll be mating this wood to a Monarch Gold and Chrome ink pen kit that I purchased from Classic Nib. This is a beautiful kit. I'm really liking these. Let me zoom out a little bit for you so you can get a better look at it. I'm really liking this particular kit. It's super easy to assemble. It uses the same bushings as the Sierra or the Wall Street, and it uses a 27/64 drill bit. This blank turned very easily. Got a nice fit on my bushings, and I was right. It did put a very pleasant smell in the shop. I'm going to go ahead now and get this sanded up. I won't make you watch that process. I'm just going to sand from 150 to 400, and then we'll come back, take a quick peek at it right before we clean it and put a CA finish on it. It was really a pleasant surprise to see just how beautiful this piece of wood really is. It was hard to tell from the block of wood exactly what it was going to look like, but wow, it really is. It really catches your attention. I'm going to go ahead now and clean it with a little denatured alcohol. I'll spin her real quick so you can kind of get an idea. There's kind of a sneak peek at what it's going to look like. It's drying really quick, so it's losing the shine, but we'll give it a couple seconds to dry. I'm going to go ahead and apply my standard regiment of CA glue. That'll be 5 coats of thin, 3 coats of medium. Normally I'll inspect it to see if it's going to need anything else on top of that final coat, but this blank, the grain is so tight, I really don't foresee it needing any more than that. So I'll be back in a few minutes to show you what the blank looks like, and then we'll micro mesh it and buff it up. CA finish went great on this blank. Super smooth, no voids, no grain. It's just totally covered, totally sealed. It looks amazing, and it's ready for micro mesh. Just gonna give it a nice, quick, I mean, it's so smooth on the surface, all I want to do is level it out. I don't really want to take a lot of material away. Level and polish. I'm using a old set of pads that already have a majority of the abrasive rubbed off of them. I don't like to use new pads because they're just too aggressive. It's just a quick pass with each pad, and then on the final pad we're going to work it in a little bit and just let it kind of polish. You can really see if you watch across the top, since the pads are wet, the light reflects and you can see that line starts out kind of jaggedy and rough, and it starts to get smooth, just like a straight line. Look at that, shined up, looking amazing with just the micro mesh. I'm gonna switch off to the buffing wheels and then we'll get this buffed up. It's gonna look amazing. I have all the parts of this Monarch kit laid out, and this is a good thing to do before you start assembling a pen. Just get all the parts out of the packaging, lay them out, make sure they're all accounted for, and then take a quick peek at the instructions, if you have them, to make sure that you install things in the proper order. What we're going to do first with this particular kit is we're going to install the cap and clip assembly. And I've already looked over the blank, and I really want to put it on the back, or what I'm going to call the back, directly behind this nice little colored section here. I want that to show. So I'm just going to get it started by hand. We'll flip our pen press open. Give it a push. All right. Nice. Bring it up and take a good look at it. Boy, that's a beautiful fit. Look at that. No gaps, no lip. It's a perfect fit. I'm going to go ahead and assemble the front part. And you've seen me install these before, or put these together before. I always look at the spring for the small section, put it on the ink refill, slide that into the nib, and thread the transmission right in. It's funny on these, every time you install one, they always install with the nib extended. I don't know why. I've just kind of noticed that. It doesn't hurt anything, but look at the action on that. Super smooth. These are wonderful pen kits. To finish it off, we just snap the two together, and we have got a gorgeous pen. Take a look at that. It's beautiful. And when it's laying on your desk, you're going to see that beautiful, the coloring in the wood. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at the finish on that. And just take a look at that pen right down by the nib. Look at the fit we have there. Isn't that beautiful? That is what makes a pen, is when you have a beautiful kit, a beautiful blank, and you have a gorgeous fit. I'd like to thank you for joining me in the shop today. I had a great time turning this pen. It's just absolutely beautiful. Tommie, I'd like to say thank you so much for the blank. It's gorgeous, and it smelled wonderful while turning. One last peek at this. It is just absolutely stunning. Somebody is going to be awful proud to have this in their pocket. I want you guys to know you are always welcome in my shop. Take care, be careful, come back and see me again real soon. Have a great evening, everybody.